Well, I'm with Derek Mason, a senior architect in Jersey. You've heard the result of the hospital. What do you make?
A very, very difficult decision, but if you'd have sat through the second planning inquiry, all 5 days of it, which is what I did, there was no other conclusion for the planning inspector to make other than to refuse the application.
Architects didn't participate a great deal in the process, did they? They didn't express many views in public about it. Do you think that's a pity?
Well, I think it was more a planning matter than an architectural matter. The planning issues were so big and need to be clarified first before you could get into any comment on architectural design. As far as architectural design was concerned, there were no details, there were very few images, and what we were able to see, the size, the massing, etc., was not acceptable.
As far as substantial fees have been charged, they've got 27 million or something, or whatever it is, been paid out so far in expenses. Now this is the second scheme. Does that have any implication as far as the competence of the designers is concerned?
Very good question, but it's been a long and difficult route, and the team would only be following instructions by
And it may not be the designer's incompetence, it may
states,
be
yeah,
whoever
state-
briefed them, it may be their
Exactly,
incompetence, won't
exactly.
it?
And the politicians come and they go. You have to look, I suppose, at the role of the chief civil servants and how they briefed professionals. No doubt whatsoever, this is as good a professional team as you're likely to get, Leeds, Arab, etc. But they were clearly directed to what was patently the wrong side.
Wrong side, yeah.
Wrong side.
There's a French organisation, amongst others, no doubt, who were offering to design a hospital and build it for considerably less than the budget. Have you had a look at any of that scheme, that suggestion? Have you considered
Yeah,
it?
I've seen it in the newspaper, and you think you have to give it credence. It seems to me, having followed the story from day one, that the other sites, the analysis of them has not received the amount of detail and study that the hospital site has. The politicians are here and there. They're the ones that have been pushing the hospital site and various forces within the hospital industry, what I'm aware of anyway, for lots of
Do you think it would be
reasons.
Do you think it would be resisted to bring in a French firm to do it?
No.
You don't think local architects, local builders might resist that?
No,
No.
I don't see any problem at all, provided they were directed to the right site. There was a proper analysis of the alternative sites.
Of course, now they're going to be looking for presumably another site. The existing hospital site will become available. There are many, it doesn't have to be housing. We're in the town hall, a new town hall. There are all sorts of civic uses that could be made of that space and some of the buildings.
Yeah, well, I never went public with it, but I did have a view that maybe Newgate Street with its history, I don't know if you've read Peter Ackroyd's books on London, but a bad place can always be a bad place. Why not reinstate an up-to-date, proper, state-of-the-art facility for the prison back at Newgate Street?
Right.
Then you've got the Lamoy site, the prison, you take that down, and you've got the perfect site for the hospital. I personally don't see that as a...
No, it's an interesting idea.
Yeah, I think that is another solution.
And obviously there are certain types of buildings which might be more suitable for local architects to design.
Properly planned. I think the planners do have a role here, and I thought it was unfortunate in the planning process that the planners at the officers had approved this scheme there's when there were so many things wrong. Should have been stopped much earlier.
It should have.
Much earlier.
Thank you for that. That's most interesting. Thanks so much.